today. From Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. It's week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Two teams here playing for pride as the final week of the NFL season is underway. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Bronco offense with Drew Lock from Missouri in charge.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
4 yards.
A look at the numbers a week ago for Lindsey. 11 carries, 51 yards. On second down, a run with Lindsey. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Open man is Gordon, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Locke. This is the tight end fan. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
6-yard line.
Locke now to throw. Got Gordon open, completes it. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. Leading them out, their quarterback in his 7th season in the NFL, it's Derek Carr.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
Yeah, hoping to get rid of that interception bug. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11.
On second and 11 now. Carr looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at the 35.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Out quickly to Judy. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Lindsey. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
The tackle made by Jeff Heath. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
On second and 7, Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
That's good.
That one a first down pickup of 8. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Carl Nassib. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's second and 20. And able to work his way down to the 16. A pickup of 7 there, but they'll still have 12 yards to go on third down.
Made by Jeff Heath. That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 12.
Throwing his Lock on third down. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Noah Fant, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Third from the gun now on 3rd down. Carr got his man complete over the middle. It's Jacobs. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
To Josh Jacobs.
Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it. Yes. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10.
At their own 22.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
The pickup of 6.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Melvin Gordon.
This defense very accustomed to trying to stop Melvin Gordon. It's the same division, the AFC West, but a different uniform for Gordon. Spending 5 years with the Chargers before joining these Broncos in the offseason. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Raiders nothing.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
And the Raider 1st down.
Carr now on 1st down. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Broncos' 47-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Carr to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. Aguilar has it. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
I thought when Josh Jacobs was coming at the University of Alabama, he was an absolutely perfect fit for John Gruden's offense with the Raiders. And it turned out, in this case, I was absolutely right. Led the NFL rookies in rushing a year ago, 1,150 yards. In fact, the only rookie to top the 1,000-yard barrier. And this kid is a workhorse who can carry the football in any situation and catch it out of the backfield.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. KJ Hamler returning it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked somewhere else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area. First play of the drive, a 1st down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
2nd and 7 at the Raiders' 42-yard line.
That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Block on the give. It's Lindsey. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Down at the 14-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Locke. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Malik Collins able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 38.
On 1st down, Locke on the slant, completes to Sutton. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown. KJ Hamler hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos will extend their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Derek Carr
barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. Throw right side, complete to Williams. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Buying time to his left. He's airing it out for Williams. And some space here. Guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
Carr's pass intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Block now on 1st down. That's complete to Jake Butt. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Left side here, that's the tight end fan. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by McManus is good. And that will do it for this 1st half. We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half.
Brandon McManus to
the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the 2nd half of Week 17 is underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
2nd and 12, operating from the 39. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs, sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete.
Carr on the keeper.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Carr's pass.
And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first.
4th down.
They do go for it. It's Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards, the final tally. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Locke working out of the gun. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
It's now
an incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Block. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
The Broncos will line up for
a nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Throwing again, Mariota on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
First and 10.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sail, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6.
Brings up third and 6.
To throw on third down. Lock. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
6-yard return after a punt of 48. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one good for 26 and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Now a carry for Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after them now.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. From the gun, Lock. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He'll have a first down inside the 10. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One more time with Lindsey. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Lindsey, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Philip Lindsey, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos push further out in front. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
3-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
complete to
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Bradley Chubb, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and a mile. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. On first down, Lindsey, he's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Philip Lindsey with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Broncos add on.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Von Miller in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Being chased out left. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A nice pick up there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. From the shotgun, it's Mariota.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 12 yards there and a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Right at the 40. The throw complete here to Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Only a yard on the pickup there. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown.
Josh Jacobs. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. Now, he's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
And he's brought down.
Conversion is successful and makes this.
And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out there to start their next drive, Phillip Lindsay and the Broncos. And after a sluggish start, he's really bounced back. The numbers bear that out.
And you're a baseball guy, partner. How many at-bats over the course of a baseball season?
Oh, boy, 4 in a game.
Yeah, about the 4 in a game.
4 times 162.
350 or so, right? Sometimes it takes a while for a guy to get going. That's my point. It's not the first few carries. You don't worry about that. As they go along, get that guy lathered up, get those blocking assignments down. Those 2-yard gains turn into bigger gains as the game moves along.
They'll run on first down. It's Lindsay. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run here with Lindsay. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsay, 50 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. And his throw here's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They go with Jacobs. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
At the 40-yard line.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. 4th down, Mariota. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
A gain of 12.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They go play action. Mariota going for it all. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Mariota now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, Mariota. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
On the play. And it's 3rd.
They'll throw again. Mariota looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyrell Williams. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders get a score closer. Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And the Broncos are going to get the football. Now they're down big here on the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
Now it's Lindsey. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Brings up 2nd and
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Lock going to hand it off here to Gordon. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on fourth down. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will push the lead up from 26, and it grows up to 29. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like...
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Denver, they finish off the season with a victory, which is the good news. The bad news is that it'll wrap up a dreadful 4-12 campaign. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.